All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on the stories you need to know. Get ready for some seismic shifts and unexpected turns, because the game is changing fast, and you're getting the unmissable updates right here, right now. We're diving deep into the locker room drama, the behind-the-scenes moves, and the personal triumphs that are shaping the headlines. Don't miss a second of this, you won't want to be left out. Stick around, because this is the Rodgers Report, and we're about to break it all down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. A quarterback's demands create a stir. What happens when a legendary quarterback's playing style clashes with his new team's philosophy? This is the unfolding drama surrounding Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Reports are surfacing that Rodgers isn't keen on the offensive system he's expected to operate within, preferring to stick to his signature improvisational style. Insiders suggest that Rodgers wants to play more one-on-one matchups, a stark contrast to the heavy play action and middle-of-the-field attack favored by offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. This preference for quick gains and packaged plays, rather than extended play development, is reportedly causing friction. It's a classic case of a veteran superstar's established habits meeting a new environment, and the early signs point to a potential battle of wills. Rodgers, a four-time MVP, is known for his independence, and his early actions, like reportedly declining an interview with former player Ryan Clark and a previous attempt to recruit former teammate Marquez Valdes-Scantling to Pittsburgh, only fuel the narrative of a player who knows what he wants. The fact that Valdes-Scantling ultimately chose the San Francisco 49ers over a reunion with Rodgers in Pittsburgh adds another layer to this story, indicating that even Rodgers' personal recruitment efforts aren't always successful. This disconnect in offensive vision and the subtle power plays are setting a complex tone for Rodgers' tenure with the Steelers. The team is clearly banking on his talent, but the question remains: can they mold his game to fit their system, or will he force them to adapt to his? It's a delicate balance that could define their season. But it's not just about on-field strategy. The atmosphere off the field is just as captivating. Get ready to hear how Rodgers is actively building bridges and redefining his image in the Steel City. The veteran's new chapter, humility in Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers, the NFL's oldest active player and a four-time MVP, is embarking on a new chapter with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the narrative is one of unexpected humility and connection. From the moment he signed his one-year deal, Rodgers made an unusual appeal to his new teammates. Set aside the noise, the opinions, and the judgments, and get to know the real him. This comes at a time when external perceptions of Rodgers have been mixed, with some polls even labeling him the league's most annoying player. Despite his polarizing public image, often associated with his outspoken nature and unique personal practices, Rodgers is actively working to foster genuine relationships within the Steelers' locker room. Accounts from teammates describe a player who is far from the aloof superstar many might expect. He's seen engaging with rookies, sharing insights with veterans, and actively participating in team meetings without dominating the conversation. Quarterbacks coach Tom Arth notes that Rodgers is building vital relationships throughout the organization, fostering an environment where players are motivated to play hard for him. Even those initially skeptical, like safety Deshaun Elliott, have been won over by Rodgers' disarming personality and good-natured interactions. This approach, which Rodgers himself describes as a servant leader role, is about more than just football. It's about reshaping his legacy by demonstrating genuine care and effort. He's not just showing up to play, he's investing in the team on a personal level, from sharing video games to offering specific advice to players like Patrick Queen. This commitment to connection, even with a massive contract and Hall of Fame career already secured, highlights a profound desire to prove himself not just as a player, but as a leader who earns respect through action and empathy. It's a stark contrast to the speculation and silence that surrounded his decision to return, suggesting that his time in Pittsburgh is deeply personal. While the locker room is buzzing with newfound camaraderie, there's also a significant personal development unfolding for the Rodgers family. We'll explore the heartwarming news that's bringing joy off the field. Local impact: Russellville faces rainfall after dry spell. The community of Russellville is experiencing a significant shift in weather patterns as rainfall has finally arrived, quenching the area after a prolonged dry spell. Residents observed water rushing down West 3rd Court on Thursday morning, a welcome sight for a region that has been parched for an extended period. The recent precipitation marks a crucial change, offering much-needed relief to local agriculture, water reserves, and the general environment. The dry spell had begun to raise concerns about potential water restrictions and the impact on local ecosystems. However, the recent downpour has alleviated immediate worries, signaling a return to more stable weather conditions. The intensity of the rain, with several inches falling in a short period, indicates a substantial replenishment of the area's water sources. Local authorities and meteorologists are monitoring the situation to ensure that the rainfall, while beneficial, does not lead to any adverse effects like localized flooding, though the initial reports suggest the water flow is being managed. The community's response appears to be one of relief and cautious optimism, as the end of the dry spell is a significant positive development. This event underscores the cyclical nature of weather patterns and the importance of adequate rainfall for the well-being of the community. The transition from dry conditions to significant rainfall is a reminder of nature's power and the community's reliance on stable environmental conditions. The focus now shifts to how this rainfall will benefit the area in the long term, supporting growth and sustainability. The community is looking forward to the positive effects this weather change will have on daily life and local industries. And speaking of new arrivals, the Rodgers family is also celebrating a significant personal milestone. Get ready for some heartwarming family news that's capturing attention off the field. Family expansion: baby Rodgers arrives in 2026. In a heartwarming development off the football field, Aaron Rodgers' brother, Jordan Rodgers, and his wife, JoJo Fletcher, have announced they are expecting their first child. The exciting news, shared by Fletcher on Instagram, revealed that their sweet rainbow baby is due in early 2026. This announcement adds a significant personal milestone for the Rodgers family, coming at a time when Aaron himself is navigating a new phase with the Pittsburgh Steelers. While the news brings joy to many, it also highlights the complex family dynamics that have previously been a topic of discussion. Notably, the relationship between Aaron and Jordan has been described as tense, stemming from Jordan's decision to share private family matters during his time on The Bachelorette. Aaron had previously expressed his disapproval of these public revelations, suggesting they were inappropriate for a wider audience. Despite this history, Aaron was invited to Jordan and JoJo's 2022 wedding, though he did not attend. This personal news comes shortly after Aaron's own recent marriage to his longtime partner, Brittany, earlier in 2025. The quarterback has maintained a private approach to his personal life, confirming his marriage only a couple of months before the official announcement. This marks a significant step for Aaron, joining his brothers Jordan and Luke in married life. Details about Brittany remain scarce, though Rodgers had alluded to her presence during a December 2024 appearance on The Pat McAfee Show. On the professional front, Rodgers is preparing for the 2025 NFL season with the Steelers, aiming to lead the team under head coach Mike Tomlin. The team is focused on extending its streak of winning seasons and achieving its first postseason victory since 2016. This personal news, however, adds a layer of familial celebration to what is already a pivotal year for the veteran quarterback. The anticipation for the arrival of baby Rodgers in 2026 is palpable, bringing a different kind of excitement to the family, regardless of the existing interpersonal dynamics. It's a clear reminder that life's most significant moments often unfold away from the spotlight, bringing personal joy amidst professional challenges. From family milestones to on-field strategies, we've covered a lot of ground today. But before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of the biggest stories. That's a wrap on another action-packed report. We saw Aaron Rodgers facing potential clashes over his preferred playing style with the Steelers, but also building strong connections and showing humility with his new teammates. Meanwhile, in Russellville, the community celebrated much-needed rainfall after a dry spell. And on a personal note, the Rodgers family is expanding with the exciting news of a new baby on the way for Jordan Rodgers and JoJo Fletcher. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Rodger Report for more breaking news, ring that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.